Yo, what's going on, everyone? Yesterday, the St. Patrick's Day event finally came to an end. Um, in this video, I'm going to give you my in-depth personal review about that event. But first of all, guys, before I start discussing that event, the weekly content update, there was one little thing which I wanted to address before I start. So basically, on my last videos for the last couple of weeks, there has been an increase in dislikes. I had a bunch of people messaging me both online and in the comment section, where they asked what the reasoning was for these dislikes to be increasing. Now, I have to be honest with you guys, at the beginning I also wasn't sure where those dislikes came from, so I did like a little poll. I talked to a bunch of people who said that they watched the videos, asked their opinion, and yeah, nobody really had an idea why that the dislikes increased by so much. So I decided to have a look at my YouTube analytics, and there was one thing in particular which immediately caught my attention. So every time I upload a video, it gets like a bunch of comments and a bunch of likes, which is normal because that's the people who like it, who are fan, who are subscribed. But then I noticed that there was one account in particular. Well, I can't see the account, but I could see that there was one, I assume that it's one person in one country, disliking the video on 15 to 20 of his alts. So within a period of half an hour, the videos get like 15 to 20 dislikes. So it's very strange that it would be several persons disliking. I mean, it's very clear for me that it is one person who is disliking the videos on a bunch of his alts. I think if we think about it in a logical way, it's very easy to know who that person is. It's a person who can't really handle his jealousy. But I'm not really interested in wasting any more time on it, but I did feel like giving you guys some feedback about why that there are a lot of dislikes on my last couple of videos, because if I watch a video myself, for example, whenever I see that there are more dislikes than that there are likes, I immediately get suspicious, and chances are that I won't finish the video. So yeah, I felt like clearing this up for you people. I hope that you appreciate it, and I hope that you understand it. So once again, in my YouTube analytics, I came to the conclusion that it's one person trying to get some attention by disliking it on a bunch of his alts. You can see that by the geography of the dislikes, by the gender of the dislike, the age group of the dislike. It's all the same, guys. I mean, yeah, it's very clear who it is. But anyway, guys, so weekly content updates and the end of the Tavern Crawl event. I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm going to give you my in-depth review about this event. The Tavern Crawl event was by far the worst event I ever played in this game. I have never been as disappointed with anything in this game as with that event. This was a rip-off from the beginning until the very end. I can't understand how that these forum fanboys, what that goes through their mind, because I instantly start raging just thinking about it. They've got yeah, okay, I hope that they're happy now. They've got their vanity event, they got this, they got everything they want, I hope. But this event was one to forget about as fast as possible, because this was awful. It's very weird, because when I talk with people, they all seem to agree by the fact that it's an awful event, while that if you read the forums, there are a few people who are really like ass-kissing the developers and like, yeah, they supporting whatever it is that they are saying or doing, and that's not being constructive either. That's being delusional, if you ask me. So this event, one to forget. Oh my goodness, this was bad. And near the end of the video, I'm going to review my initial thoughts about what is coming for us. So yeah, there's one other thing before we do that which I wanted to do. So this week it's a week of break. That's normal because after every event they have like the cooldown and then a few days of nothingness. So with the break they also introduced the awakening of the helmets. Personally, I am not a fan of the awakenings on helmets and probably armor in the future too, just because of the fact that they tend to launch and release new gear on a very frequent base. So what will happen here is we will probably all spend a lot of gold trying to get a decent awakening, and then when we finally have the awakening, when we're out of gold, they come with new gear. So I don't like this at all, but this is something which we all saw. This was, yeah, we knew that this was coming. So it's actually nothing new, but I am not liking it at all. This actually is the second take of this video that I am recording right now because the audio quality was completely messed up for the first video. So I already started awakening. I'm going to be smart and I'm not going to tell you guys how much that I already put into gems to awaken my helmet, but let me tell you, it is a very crazy amount and I am not happy at all with it. So I managed to buy a few more awakening gems. I'm going to use them. I'm not going to buy any more because the amount which I've used already is crazy. So here we go. This is the current awakening, guys. This is where I ended my last rant. So I hope that you have an idea on how angry I was when I was doing this. So here we go again. Yeah, go. Nope. It's 45k per gem, by the way, guys. So calculate with me. I started with 15. So this beautiful awakening, thanks but no thanks. This is absolute horror trash. Come on. Very cool, very cool. So we get int, we get strength, we get crit, but no dex. Go fuck yourself with this shitty awakening. 5 movement, strength and armor, thanks but no thanks. Buh. Ooh, I thought that it said 3% dex, but no, 3% mana, go away. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. This, nope. The movement speed is valuable, I think, but I don't really want to be bothered with selling the item and then re-jamming, so away. Nee. I would cry if this was dex instead of int. Jesus. Yeah, the ignore ability mana cost is a very popular feature on these helmets. It seems like it's rigged in some way because I keep on getting these shitty awakenings. I'm keeping this. I'm going to keep this. The 2% dex, I'll take it. The armor and the health are a nice little extra too. I wasted. Wait, I'm going to. I definitely over for sure more than 1 million on awakening, so watch out with what you do, guys, especially because the price of the awakening gems currently is very, very high, so watch out with what you do. Then happy that this is over. Don't like the awakenings. Happy that we are rid of it. Next topic. Okay, so not this week, but next week we are going to get an Arlor Egg event. This is not the Xavier event, guys, so don't get confused. This is a completely new event. Read on the forums that it will have the same model as the Valentine's event. The Valentine event was a good one, but I started thinking about it, brainstorming. The Valentine's event was amazing if you had the funds to run it. With the current price of energy kits, awakening gems, everything, I don't really think that those events are that good at all. New players, they get completely lost in the maze of the events on Arcane Legends. So new players, you can scrap them out. Then the average geared players, the average player in terms of having gold, yeah, they can run the event if they do their daily energies, which they get for free. energy essence, since the drop rate is ridiculously low. So those people won't be bothered anyway. So then what do you have left? You have that little group of hardcore farmers, the people who cheat, the people who dump a shitload of platinum on the game. Those are the people who will actually enjoy that event. So in general, overall, I don't really like it, and I'm actually getting very, very worried, because I said last time that the events were better than that they were before, and I still think so, but they are focusing so hard on the platinum revenue. It is unreal, guys. Everything which they have been doing since 2018 has been focusing about platinum, generating as much revenue as they possibly can. As they are a company, I always say that that's perfectly normal, but they need to find the balance, because this is getting out of control way too fast, and I am not liking it. So the people who thought that I was bribed by Spacetime Studios, I definitely was not. So I hate it. I actually hate it. Events like the St. Patrick's Day event, oh, kill me please, horrible, absolutely horrible. And then you have those clones on the forum. I mean, go have a look in that egg thread, guys. Go have a look in the preview. I mean, it's a vanity fest again, vanities, banners, nothing really useful. Although I did see the weapons, so there is not, I'm not sure whether those are vanity weapons, by the way, for what it's worth, the most ugly vanity weapons ever, or regular weapons. But then again, if it are regular weapons, I also don't like it, because we just had new gear. It is very, very hard to keep up with this game if you are not willing to dump a lot of money on it, and that is very, very worrying. I don't like this at all, guys. So yeah, that event itself, yeah, I have my doubts. I don't think that it will be good. They are rushing these events way too fast, hammering on the fact that the platinum revenue, the so-called biggest expansion ever. I don't know about you people, but I'm still waiting for a first let's say maybe a blog or something written about it, or a few screenshots, just to give us an idea that they are working on it. Because now I think that the biggest expansion ever is going to be the biggest platinum expansion ever, and if that's the case, I'm going to encourage a lot of people to just find another game and get the fuck out of here, because they actually ruined it themselves. Then still have a little bit of faith in the expansion actually being good, but these mini events, the quality of them is going down by a lot, and in a very fast way. I don't like this hammering on platinum revenue at all. It's really, really bad. Weird thing which I noticed is that on the forums nobody is talking about it, so I think that they are, yeah, filtering lots and lots out of it once again, falling into their old habits. Of course, there are a few fanboys on the forums who I am actually very close. It's on the tip of my tongue to call those people out, but the thing is, they have a very good ass-kissing relationship with the developers, and I'm actually worried that if I call someone out, that I might get myself into troubles. And I'm not really interested in doing that. I just want to play the game, but the good game, like the old school times where we had tons of mobs to farm, where strategy was required, balance was there in terms of classes. But this is completely turning into, yeah, Platinum Fest, Awakening Fest, totally out of balance. Not really looking forward, guys. I'm not really too positive at the moment. I am thinking, is there anything else which I have to address, because the first video was a lot longer than this one, but I think I've said it all. Yeah, we recapped the St. Patrick's Day event as worst event ever. We awoken my helmet. I explained to you guys where the dislikes come from. Yeah, that's that. Wanted to make a separate preview video for that upcoming event, but yeah, if I have to focus on the screenshots, it wouldn't be a preview video, but it would be a rant video about how awful I think that the items on there look. But yeah, that's just my personal take, guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I might add a few timestamps in the video so that you guys know where which subject starts where, because I haven't really been farming in this video, so yeah, whatever. Guys, I'll be back next week on Thursday, I think. And yeah, that is that. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have an amazing weekend. Peace!